Two screens. I must be on the wrong screen, but here we go. How y'all doing, man? Welcome to the Mental Health, man, episode number 3, man. How y'all doing today? Wacky Wednesday, but we're gonna try to put some substance on the Wednesday. You feel me? Talking about this mental health, you know what I'm saying? Because mental health does matter. You know, a lot of times, especially us as men, we don't get, really know. You know how it be. Gotta stay strong, chin up, chest out, but it is what it is. But tonight's topic, we're gonna be like, why does the past stay relevant? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to Quan. They couldn't be here tonight. Jerry had a meeting he had to do. Quan is coaching the basketball, so I'm here for now. Quan may be joining in later. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why it's two screens, man. I thought I fixed it, but it is what it is, man. You know, y'all are more than welcome to join in in the chat. You got any questions, any comments, anybody want to join the live, talk about their mental health, you know what I'm saying? The the daily the daily struggle of dealing with mental health, trying to get forward and can't, you know what I'm saying? That's why today is this why does the past stay relevant? We think we're going past it, but it's still there. And how you always gotta have some type of joke. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just a backdrop I had for a party. How you doing tonight, Cat? But how you doing? But why does the past stay relevant when we're trying to change? Why don't people let go? That's a mental strain in itself, you know what I'm saying? Trying to let go of what we used to be. And it's relevant, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Making that money, yeah. But it's just the past is something that sometimes we won't be able to get past, but we're gonna have to learn to live with it and deal with it. You know what I'm saying? That's the maturity of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you want to forget the things you've done, but believe me, other people not. You feel me? Especially when you're making a change. They want to try to keep you down. You know what I'm saying? They want to try to make you remember who you was so you can be that again. You have to remember the change has to be for yourself. And that is a mental strain. You know what I'm saying? That is a mental anxiety that we can't get past. You know what I'm saying? Put that mansion back there. I'm gonna change it eventually, but I'm gonna change it though. But yeah. So why does the past stay relevant? Why does the past stay relevant? Because it's still you. The past is still can be a substance to somebody. The past can still be a trigger. You know what I'm saying? The past can still make you think of the past. And that's what you've been trying to get past. But, that's going to take a lot of prayer, a lot of dignity. You know what I'm saying? You have to go into yourself. Hey, how you doing, Shalonda? You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to take a lot of, pouring into who you is. You know what I'm saying? And that can be mentally incapacitate you. I think that's the right word. I just be talking, you know. But it can slow you down. You know what I'm saying? It can stunt your growth because you still really worried about what others thinking. You know what I'm saying? And that could be mentally straining. You're still trying to live for others. You know what I'm saying? And that's a mental health issue that, you know what I'm saying? There's no age limit on that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, dealing with this mental health series, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to cover all bases. You know what I'm saying? Like all things that can hold somebody back. You know what I'm saying? If I'm mentally unstable, I'm holding myself back from being who I really am. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting voices, I'm letting places, people, things. You know what I'm saying? Like just keep me in a rut. You know what I'm saying? And that's what mental health does. It stops you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, some people like dealing with mental health issues and they're still going, they're still working, you know what I'm saying? But they're just like in a standstill in their mind, you know what I'm saying? They're just going through the day, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm mentally unstable but I'm still going, I'm learning how to cope. To me, you know what I'm saying? From the outside looking in, you're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? But like the people around me every day, they might see a change. You know what I'm saying? It could just be a small change, but they can see it. You know what I'm saying? That's if somebody's really paying attention to you. And being a black man and dealing with that, a lot of people not paying a close attention, especially to the details. You know what I'm saying? And that can be a mental health issue. You know what I'm saying? To keep you coming, to keep you going. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what up, Burberry? What's the deal, boy?
Going on,
Hey, I
brother
don't know
man?
why I gotta throw it up like that, man. We here,
Huh?
man.
I
Yeah, I don't
see
know
it.
why I throw it up, man. When Quan come through, man, he'll know how to fix it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm mentally struggling to do this computer, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going, you feel me? So I'm all right. But yeah, man, tonight, you know what I'm saying? I was talking about why does the past stay relevant? And that can hold you back with mental health, you feel me?
Yes, sir.
Chanel said it also depends on who the person is. If you are popular, people can let go of past. But if you are not liked, then people hold your mistakes or fuck ups against you and expect you to be stagnant. I agree to a certain extent, but I don't really think like I really think more they'll pinpoint your your past mistakes if you are more popular. Yeah, they still a fuck with you, but it still a be that man. You know he'll do this, but man, he been cool lately. You know what I'm saying? He must be taking his medicine or something. That's why a lot of people, if they dealing with mental health, they don't want nobody to know because people are making a fun of it. You feel me? They want to see you crash out now because you know what I'm saying. Anytime you get to act in the attitude of something, oh, did you take your medicine or not? You know what I'm saying? I used to be on I think I was like on Ritalin when I was a shorty, you know what I'm saying? But my mom had took me off of it because, you know what I'm saying? It was a fact that I don't know, but I didn't need it. You feel me? I don't think I did. You know, that's the psycho, psychotropic drugs they had for kids during my growth, my childhood. It was
Man,
Ritalin.
I experienced that too. Ritalin,
Yeah,
Dexedrine. Because I was one of them high energy kids.
right.
Fuck yeah.
See, a lot of them high energy kids become high energy adults if they ain't been through shit. You feel me? And they,
You
they
hear me?
still like the goofy, but they think everything's straight. You feel me? It's
Mhm.
like it's like maturity. You have to go through something to mature. You feel me? You have to learn from your mistakes. You have to figure out like I can't be see what I'm saying? How they like, oh nigga, you need it. See what I'm saying? Black people ain't nothing, man. But see that's why mental health is a struggle for a lot of people because it's like I know Chanel ain't being serious, but it's like it do be made fun of. You know what I'm saying? It do become like a handicap to you. You
No,
feel me?
absolutely. And for men, for black men, like
You see the comments, Curry?
no, I can't see him. I'm finna go up and let me go on my phone. Let me go on your live on my phone, on my other
No,
phone.
Cat said, what's up?
What's going on, Cat? How you feeling?
You know that Queen Cat, you know.
Man, you know that.
Cat said, what's up?
Um, but yeah, especially amongst black men though, um, the vulnerability, it's a sign of weakness to even display vulnerability. And mental health is being vulnerable. That's you allowing yourself to, you know, put your innermost feelings, your innermost secrets, your innermost struggle on display. You know,
Absolutely.
and that shit hard amongst amongst black men. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna speak on something, and I really can't speak on it too much because it's still a litigating factor, right? But that's like right now, man. It's this thing going around, and I don't know everybody. I know all the viewers that synced it. It's saying, have you been in the Illinois juvenile detention center? And have you been a victim of sexual abuse? Right?
Right.
Now, it took me a minute, bro, to say that I started this demonstration. You know what I'm saying? Like people was seeing it, seeing the pictures, and they would inbox me like, man, I just seen your picture on here, bro. Is this you? And I'll be like, man, hell no, man. I'm trying to
With you and that lumberjack on?
oh, that ain't me, bro. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
trying to sue people for using my picture right now.
Right.
But in the in the in the battlefield of trying to create a change for anybody else going through those systems, you still faced with the reality that your own people might look at you different.
Right.
You drop and that fuck with your mental. So how could you display it? Like, how could you display that when your own men, your own motherfuckers that you grew up with, your own people might side eye you now? You draw, and that
Right.
go with anything, man. And that's why we have, suicide rates increasing amongst us,
Right.
amongst young men today. And you'll be like, man, it looked like his whole life was okay. Like it looked like everything was good, but he wasn't able to reveal his innermost thoughts to the people whom he loved the most, whom he thought cared for, out of fear of being vulnerable, out of fear of being judged. And that's the key.
Cat says sometimes my mental ain't right either. Yeah, we know just a human, us humans, women and men, both go through mental struggles. You know what I'm saying? We were just like keening in, like, and how, like, as far as like the difference of a man and a woman. You feel me?
For sure. Yeah, Cat, you got to get on the live. I can't talk about being a woman.
Chanel said, I will never make fun of mental illness because it's real. I experienced it dealing with the death of my child, not dealt with it daily. But if you feel like you need help or can't cope, get help. It's not a joke. Of course, absolutely. Yeah, no, we
Absolutely.
just having fun with it. You know what I'm saying? We just, a lot of us, we tend to smile and laugh when we're dealing with a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's more easier to understand. You feel me? It's like you would rather me laughing and kicking it, my pain away than like dampening the mood, crying and be like, man, I don't want to go. I don't want to. You feel me? Because it's like that's like a negative vibe to others. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, don't do it. You feel me? It's like, and all that's a mental health issue right there. That's why I use that as an aspect, Curry, because it's like, that's why a lot of men be like, man, I cry in the shower, or how you was earlier. We was like, man, dog, when I did this song, man, I had the lights all the way off, man. I dropped a tear. You know what I'm saying? It's like, because them is like hidden emotions that we want to keep hidden. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm gonna bring it down to like, how like some people got weak stomachs. Like if you see somebody throwing up, then they throw up. It's like we at the funeral, one of our guys died, but we all trying to be tough, and like one of us cried, and like we all just let it out because now it's like we feel like it's okay. It's
Yes,
still
sir.
like a lot of times it's being grown dealing with mental health. We still like follow the leader in a way that we don't even see it because it's like I can't do it, but man, he did it. So then your emotion come. You feel me? It's like that's just a human. That's just being human. You feel me? But a lot of that times we gotta realize that we grown, bro. We can't sit back and wonder why, what they think or what they think, because we only hurting ourselves. You feel me? We only keeping our battles in ourselves, and we need to let them out. You feel me? Because a
Absolutely.
lot of times them battles, we gonna take them battles out on the wrong people that don't even deserve it. You feel me? That's another myth, man. I'm popping it tonight, man. I'm gonna slow down, man.
And more importantly, and the person that you take it out on the most is self. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Because
absolutely. What up, Chase?
it's I don't want to claim this, man. It'll be plagiarism, but it's one of the princes, man, named T. Rogers, rest in peace. T. Rogers always said, man, you have to give yourself grace. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a human experience. So on the human experience, we here to acquire the tools necessary and the tools needed to have a heavenly human experience or shit. Some niggas want a hell human experience. So you're gonna create your own heaven or your own hell right here. And it starts with your mental. And and tying into what you said, oftentimes a motherfucker don't reveal what go on in their mind because they not the sole controller of their mind.
Right.
The surrounding cast controls the popular ideal, and that popular ideal is the motor to these people movements. Like they can't move without that popular ideal. So you know they gonna lock their own thoughts up. You know what I'm saying? For to act to be a activist of the group think, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because that was me. I know that because that was me. I was that type of dude. Like, nigga, I ain't no matter what it was, whether it was my mental health or a program, nigga, I put my own program on up to promote, you know what I'm saying, the group thinking that was loyalty. Nigga, but that was denying self or self-love.
Shout out to my boy Boomer chiming in. He said mind over matter. And I agree
That's
with that. I agree with that in a way too, Boomer. But like we got to think about the people that ain't got the strong mind. You see what I'm saying? What do they do to understand mind over matter? That's really what the mental health is. It's like a lot of mental health issues. It's like we strong, but we weaken the mind in a way. You feel me? It's like Will Neal just tapped in. He said, "What's up, then, my beloved?" I'm quite sure that's under the stone next. I'm gonna stay out that way, you know. But
yo, man. If y'all don't know, man, I met that brother also. Like a lot of my people's gonna be crazy, but I met that brother in them Dismal Crips, man, when I was in prison, man. And Will has always been the same brother, bro. He always been upright. He always been business savvy in there and out here. He always been a man of ideals, man. Like he moving and shaking, man. He one of them people that you can because a lot of motherfuckers, man, that you meet in them jails do not be the same when they hit the world, man. But he one of the ones that was really about the shit that he said, man. For real. Shout out to William Neal, man. And he cold with that camera too.
all right, so shout out to Will Neal for chiming in tonight. Uh, Tonight's topic, man, we're dealing with the mental health issues, mental health, especially dealing with black men, brown brothers, you know what I'm saying? All men, you know what I'm saying? No color, no creed, just, you know what I'm saying? We just saying under the black side because we black, you know what I'm saying? But I'm quite sure white people go through it, you know what I'm saying? Asians, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we still humans, you know what I'm saying? And
Huh.
God made us all to our own creations. You know what I'm saying? So it's like not something that I go through as a man. You might not go through just because you're a different color. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put credence to that so people don't think like, you know what I'm saying, we just biased to just brothers. You know what I'm saying? But me being a brother, I'm going through this as a brother. You know what I'm saying? So that's the cloth and that's the slice of the pie I'm coming from. You feel me? And
Absolutely.
we dealing with why does the past stay relevant? And to me, I feel the past stays relevant because the past is still in us, even if we're moving to the present. You feel me? It's still like it's somebody gonna be like, man, I remember when Mike Dot did that. I remember when Curry did that. You feel me? Or I remember, man, seeing Curry walking in the chow hall, like, man, I need some toothpaste. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like sometimes we still stay relevant, but we still remember a past thing. You see what I'm saying? And us being who we is, street, you know what I'm saying, coming from the streets, we don't look at past like, you feel me? We'll look at a naughty girl past more than we'll look at our past. You feel me? As long as you ain't snitching. You see what I'm saying? It's like the hood views is different than the world food. You feel me? And it's like we have to adapt to the world in the hood and know, like, man, which way, where am I at? You feel me? And that's a mental health. I keep giving y'all different avenues of where mental health does matter and where it does affect. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if I'm trying to release myself from the game, my mental health still telling me, but we losing all this fame. You see what I'm saying? It's like you just want to be a regular nigga, or you want to be a regular man. Do you want to be a stand-up man and still you see a stand-up man? I'm not caring what y'all thinking. You feel me? But a regular nigga is, because a nigga still ain't found itself. You see what I'm saying? A nigga still want to be with the in crowd. You know what I'm saying? Like as a man, yeah, I still be outside, but I know when it's time to go home. You know what I'm saying? I know to give thanks when I make it home. You feel me? A nigga just feel like he made it home himself. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It's like you have to realize that even dealing with mental health, you got to understand, like, where's the cutoff? Where do I realize, like, I can still think for myself? You feel me? I'm not gonna let my mind eat me up and crash out and do something crazy because I know that ain't what I want to do. You feel me?
Ain't no question. You know I'm a
What you
critic.
think about that though, Curry?
I agree. I agree with you 100%. Um, but I just want to just put emphasis on the importance of that past though, because the past is key, man. We can't just do away with it, man, because it also saves you. Like,
Right.
like that same past though, you could have been a no good ass nigga, bro, but was good to one person.
Right.
Was good. You was a no good ass nigga to 99, but was good to one. And found yourself in a neighborhood to that one person that you was good to, and them niggas was finna crash you out. But that one person,
Right.
like, hell no, boy, that's Curry.
Yeah.
He's not gonna see none of the bullshit they talking about because you was good to him.
Right.
And that was past. So even through that fucked up credit score, you had one creditor that was like,
right. I'm gonna give you a chance, bro. I got you.
I ain't let nothing happen to him. But yeah, man, and that's why the past is because your past it leaves staples. It leaves staples for people to measure you with. You know what I'm saying? If you did 10 fucked up, if you did 10 good things and one fucked up thing, when you know what I'm saying, or when you not, no, matter of fact, let me say this: when you in a room that you are not in, meaning that when you being talked about in a room that you
Right.
physically not in, you know what I'm saying? Your past is also what makes and mars you. It's gonna help you or destroy you in that room, bro.
Right.
And
Right. It does set a precedence of who you is.
that's the precedence, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you really can't shake it.
Right.
You really can't shake it, man.
My boy, hold on, Kerry. Wesley say, Boomer say, I started studying and learning about what I was dealing with while I was over the road driving in complete locations. I mean, isolation for 7 days straight. You got to recognize what you have going on first. If we can look at social media all day, then you can rewire yourself to do better without medication. Once I stopped smoking weed, it helped tremendously.
Hey,
I fuck with that. I fuck with that, Boomer. Congratulations on that, man. But you ain't have to leave
hey,
the weed alone, bro. You could have kept that to yourself, Boomer. But I feel what you're saying is because the weed does make us feel like this and that. You feel me? It does lighten the mood and let us not realize what's really going on. So I feel you on that, bro. Man, shout out to my boy Boomer, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. Man,
hey, and then Kat had a question too, bro. She say,
you
why is
see
it
it?
that men have a hard time with mental issues but reject extra love and affection, thinking it'll make them look or feel weak? That's like a
How we grew up, how they
that,
feel like we can't show no emotions.
you answered that in there though. You're like, your answer is the question. Make them look or feel weak. That's the training process. Like we was taught that man don't cry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Even and I'm quite sure girls went through that too. But as a man, it was, I don't know. I can only speak from a boy and a man experience. But when mama and them tore that ass up, mama and them tore that ass up, and granddaddy and them tore that ass up, you wasn't even supposed to cry then. Nigga, shut up before I give you something to cry about. You feel me? Like,
Right, you feel me? You done beat me. You gave me 1,000 swipes. Talk about shut up. Give me something to cry about. What?
yeah, but I'm quite sure the ladies went through that too. But it was just always that. It was always, nigga, hold your chest up,
Right.
shoulders back, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so that was never a requirement of us. You know what I'm saying? So
Because
giving
it's
it
like
to
you had to be like, your mama had to be in the game or something to make you like a strong, you know what I'm saying? If the girls was going through a thing.
yeah, bro. It's just right now, like in the last couple years, bro, it just became wildly acceptable for me to publicly tell you, hey, Mike Dot, I love you, brother.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
without the crowd looking like we couldn't even express affections to our brothers without looking soft or weak. Like I couldn't even tell my brother I love him, Joe, without what the fuck they on. You draw. So
Right.
these were the restrictions that we had, you know, with our mental and with the ability to express our emotions freely without being judged.
Right. You see Boomer comment?
What he say?
He say, he said some days are better than others. Some days are better than others, but times a lot better than what they used to be. Gotta understand life is on a growing experience. So give yourself a lot of room to keep growing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I couldn't have said that no better. Yeah. It's
Yes,
everyday learning experience, you feel me?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know that go into what the piece said, man. Giving yourself grace, man. You gotta give yourself grace, man. Celebrate your victories, man, because everybody didn't get up today and start again. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sadly, some motherfuckers laid on that couch, and it's probably some laying on the couch right now while Mike Dot, you know what I'm saying, and Messi and all the other characters is out there trying to grind. They on the couch, you know what I'm saying, DoorDash everything they eat, begging their kids to get up and get in, cuss them out if they don't get the food in enough time. You know what I'm saying? Not doing shit but trolling. So you got to give yourself grace, man, if you allowed yourself to get up this morning and go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit hard. Like systemic set everything up for you to solely depend on the system. So if you woke up this morning and you bucked against the system to gain more independence for yourself, man, you victorious, man, and you got to give yourself grace with that.
Man, I mean, you gotta give yourself grace because you gotta give yourself man, you gotta give yourself grace because it's a lot to take into what we got going, what you've been through. You feel me? And if you don't allow yourself that, then you're never gonna realize how far you came, bro. You feel me?
Absolutely.
You know, like I had I remember I got out of jail. We got out of Pygmyville, and it was a dude that did like 21 years. You feel me? Into we was on you gotta ride the van to get to the bus station and shit. You feel me? And he was like, man, he was talking to me, man. He just started crying. You feel me? But it's like out of all the people that was on there, man, I felt why he was crying though. You feel me? He was crying because, man, bro, he didn't know really what to do. He was just free. You see
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying?
who, I'm just free.
Right.
Bro, that's still empty. Man, I wish I could show this video, man. One of my it was one of the guys, he wasn't one of my homies, but we was on a tier together, man, and he just got awarded like 17 million. he did 30 years for a double murder he didn't commit. You know what I'm saying? Going back to mental health. And after he was awarded this money, bro, they asked him. He said, man, you was just awarded almost $17 million. How do you feel? He say, how do I feel? He say, I'm still swinging. He say,
Right.
I'm punch drunk. Is it really over? You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and while the people in the camera may not have understood it like we do, like, and he really mean that. Yeah, I'm home, I got this million, but I know these people ain't finna let it happen like this. They ain't
Right.
finna just let me get that, even if it's really over. You know what I'm saying? The psychological damage has already been committed. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was one of the ones that was tortured in by the Chicago police to confess to the murder. So he'd been tortured at 16. Now he coming home 40, 49 years old or something. And he's psychologically damaged. Man, the money ain't enough.
Right.
He ain't gonna know what to do with the money, bro. Everybody that he even he talked about on CNN, like the only person that believed that he ever would come home was his mama.
Right.
And the only person that believed in him died 5 years in this bit.
Oh, right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So, man, bro, like,
He's still free?
yeah, he just got awarded that money maybe 4 months ago. This was
Oh,
all he came home maybe a year ago off that. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, bro. Like, so
Hey, you gonna have to give me his name on here, boss. I'm gonna try to find him.
yeah, I'm finna shoot it to you right now. Yeah, man. So, but mental health, man, amongst men, amongst women, mental health is important, period. You know what I'm saying? Like Mike Dodd said, mental health for everybody. Because we all going through this mud ball earth called life, man, trying to figure shit out. So it's heavy on everybody mental, but I'm only speaking from a man perspective. Like, I'm living through a man vessel, so I can only speak on this shit as a black man. And as a black man, so a lot of this shit play heavy on my mental. As a somewhat conscious black man, it play even heavier on my mental. Um, um, and as somebody who's learning how to open up and tap into my emotions and feel myself, you know what I'm saying? That shit affects even harder, man. Because everybody still view me as nigga Stephen. Like, nigga, he'll be locked back up in a minute. I hear it.
Right.
You don't hear the, hey, bro, you just doing good.
Then you hit a negative.
You hear the thing, oh, man, you been out for a minute, bro. Damn.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I'm
What
saying?
you want? Right.
Everything is a reference to your past, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that shit gonna be the negatives. The negatives gonna stick the most.
Right. Man, I appreciate you coming through though, Terry, man.
In a minute, but I'm gonna shoot that to you, man.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
You ain't go to the place that pays the most tonight, I see.
Man, fuck them. They next.
Right.
We gonna have an
And,
episode.
let the viewers know where they can find you at, man. And, tell them where they can find that new album at, Brody.
Yes, sir, man. Burberry Curry, man. Burberry Curry underscore Burberry King. Burberry underscore King Curry 007 on Instagram. Burberry Curry on everything else, man. New album out now. ICI, man. Make sure y'all get that. Again, Mike Dot, man. I appreciate you, man. Quanda Don, Midwest Mess, Messy Williams, and everything else you got going on, man. Keep it going, brother. Man, hey, that shit coming in a
Right.
minute.
My boy, my Boomer said, live in the past, you'll block your future.
Yes,
That's
sir.
amazing. Yes, sir. I appreciate my boy Burberry Curry coming through, man. Join us for the mental health series, man. It's episode 3. I appreciate y'all that tuned in, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned something. I hope y'all learned something from me, man. Until next time, man. Shout out to Quan and Don. Shout out to Jerry. They'll be back next week. Man, it's the Midwest Mets Mental Health Series number 3. Man, mess with me, boy Doc. Love.